Hi everyone, this is Accent, and I'm going to talk about the game I'm currently playing against Small Trouble, uh, whose name is Kalor on NeoGAF. We've already played 4 turns, and I have to prime for the fifth one. I tried recording the my thought process for the first turn, but as you may have read, there was a power cut, so it all went. It was wasted time. So here I am, and I'm going to um, talk about my why I did what I did. So the first thing I did. So you have all the instructions in I don't know if I don't remember if I can oh, I can probably do this. Yeah, I'll just remove everything but the units. All right, so um when the game started we had this map, and you don't see them, but Small Trouble's units are there, and he has or she, I don't know, I'll go with he based on probability. Apologize if you're a she. Um, so he has the same units as I do, so 3 machine guns and 1 rocket launcher, which is a setup I do like. I kind of like. I kind of miss. I regret not having a shotgun, but 3 machine guns and 1 rocket launcher is a good setup, I think. Um, Makes for some good, interesting ambushes with machine guns, and then you can clear out the map with the rocket launcher. So the first thing I did was see this room and decide that I wanted to go take those vantage points. And then soon after, I realized that that would be a bad decision, because it's very obvious that this is a position to take. So, and I was afraid that Small Trouble would just send a rocket this way and destroy everything and make all of my units blow up in the process. So what I did was just I'll just reactivate the UI. Um, I had my rocket launcher destroy the wall first to negate any risk of it happening when I didn't want it to. So here's what I do, and I destroy the. Well, you'll see that that prediction wasn't completely correct. I'll show Small Trouble's unit later, but yeah, I destroyed the wall, and then that cleared the way for my unit to reach this position, which is a pretty good position to have. And I also made the machine gunner duck before, like right before the end of his turn, um, because I knew that I would be in I would lose in a duel against another unit. So I had to leave. I had to make it continue on site. I had to make it go as far away as possible from the walls, because I didn't want it to blow up with me. Like, I didn't want the unit to just stay there because he he had seen someone and was trying to shoot the opponent down, and then get himself killed because of rocket explosion. So I had to leave the continue on site command on, but I knew that there was a good chance of walking into the line of sight, into one of smalltrouble's units line of sight. So I had the unit duck, and then what I did was um, coordinate it with this um, this guy. So what happens is um, I had him duck, and my plan was to then have this machine gun get the aggro. I don't know if you can use that word in Frozen Synapse, but like divert the attention, and then have that machine gunner get back up and start shooting. And I know that's something that is going to be removed from the sequel, and I know that the developers probably don't like it very much, and it is. I kind of agree. It's kind of fiddly and it's kind of sneaky, but it is in this game, so I'm taking advantage of it. So yeah, that was the plan. Having that guy walk up to there, and have this guy work as a diversion. So he walks up there, and then so I didn't have this at first in my first turn. I just had this, and I had him just wait here. My initial, well, let's just see where the positions. Yeah, okay. So basically, this unit walks up to this point. He can stay. He ends up still crouching. This machine gunner was just walking to this point. I had made sure that he wasn't in the range of any explosion, and this seemed like a good enough spot to take. The as you'll see, the stop aiming command is only activated way later. So I just had him wait here and act as a sentry of sorts. And my rocket launcher was running away from all the explosion ranges as well, and I had him go this way. And yeah, that command is happens later too. So that's the first turn. So now we'll see what. Oh, you spoiler, I guess. Let's see what happens with small trouble's unit. So all four we are here. So we see this unit, which is like the same thing as I predicted. Like if that machine gun didn't have the continue on sight command, he would be dead by now. But he did, so it's alright. I know that the rocket launcher is around here for now, and then we see him walking this way, and then there's another guy here hiding in there. I didn't predict that. My prediction was that one unit would go here, one would go this way, one would go up, and one would go here. I thought that having one of the machine guns walk in here would be kinda counterproductive, because you don't have any kind of vantage point in here. It's not very. I don't think it's a very good strategic position. But anyway, that's what Small Trouble did for the first turn. Then in the second turn, so with all that information, I knew that I wanted to. I had my rocket launcher just walk just as close as possible in order to be able to have this exploding here around this area. I went on with my diversion plan, and it worked. So you can see that here the machine gun starts shooting at him, and then this one will stand up soon. And yeah, he did stand up and started shooting, and then this one, yeah, this one crouches just in time. So he's safe, and this one definitely has enough time to win this duel. And my rocket was worked as well. So yeah, let's see that again. This works. Yeah, and I kind of get a glance of another unit there. I still don't know where the machine gun number 2 went. So no idea, no clue about him, but I do know that number 3 is just there. So what happened is I had timed my my orders, my commands, to make sure that I had as much time as possible during that same turn for this machine gun to shoot at this one. So, and it actually worked pretty well. It worked as it did in my simulation. I wasn't sure it would happen the same way in the actual turn, but it did, which is a good news for me. And what happened is, like, by the start of turn 3, the machine gunner, the number 1 machine gunner from smalltrouble's squad is still alive, but the bullet that just, like, he is going to die. Yeah, that's the first. There is no way to avoid it, and that's what I had hoped would happen, and it did happen. Once you play for a while, you kind of intuitively know how long it will take for a unit to go down, and I knew that this was basically just the right amount. I wasn't sure. I thought that maybe he would be able to continue inside and duck and get away, but fortunately enough for me, it didn't happen. I also admit I was lucky with that rocket, because I wasn't. Maybe it could have hit me. I was just out of range. But if you'll see here, I'm not sure that this. I think it was okay, but I'm not sure that this one would have survived. But I had tested a few options. I didn't take a lot of time testing everything out, to be honest. So I was pretty lucky that it happened as it did. Usually I don't, to be honest, I don't take lots of time planning everything out. I just act on instinct, to be honest. I don't there are so many possible outcomes in this game. A friend of mine likes to talk about Frozen Synapse as a kind of chess where you have an infinite number of tiles and possible moves. So, and I kind of agree. I don't know if I completely agree, but kind of. And that's why I don't spend ages testing out everything. I just look at what's happening, I look at the situation, and then I kind of decide that this is probably what is going to happen, and I play accordingly. I try out a few things, and I use the simulations to make sure that, like, for instance, my unit's out of range or stays up, like this one stays up long enough to divert the fire but not die. And as you'll see, like, just I think just half a second more and he would have died. So I did simulate that, but I don't spend a lot of time trying things out with my opponent's units. I just pick my moves on instinct. So this is the second turn. Everything's going well for me. I have this unit's down, this unit is going down as well just now, there. And this one is also, I know where this one is, so, and I have a line of sight here. This one can shoot him down. So what I did was leave again. I kind of used that exploit. I guess some people could call it an exploit. Um, for my advantage, I left the rocket launcher in plain sight just to divert the attention just long enough, and then this one can start shooting and win the duel. And as you'll see, the same thing happens. Just enough time for that machine gunner to stay alive this turn, but in the first thing that happens in the next turn is he goes down, and there's no way to run away from it. So here we are. So I can show you what happened in this turn. It's pretty straightforward. I have him just walk up to that small wall because it's better strategic position, obviously, and I just shoot rockets randomly. And since this guy is this machine gunner is covering basically all of the area, I have him move to get closer to the position where I think the mysterious machine gunner number 2 is hiding, and I honestly don't know where he is at this point. I'm sending a couple rockets here and there, and I don't know where he is. And I'm pretty sure I've been careful enough to make sure that there was no way for smalltrouble, no thanks, for smalltrouble to have one of his guys sneak past me and get to the red square, because that would cost me the game. I think it didn't happen. Then again, maybe I forgot to check something at one point, but I don't think I did. So I am pretty sure that at this point the one missing unit is hiding either in there or in there. If I lose, I'm pretty reckless with my rocket launcher right here, because I know that if I lose him at this point, it's not such a big deal. So I don't really mind, you know. And for turn 5, it'll be again pretty straightforward. I'll just go. I need to try out how long he has to wait before. Yeah, okay. So, as you probably know, there is a minimum amount of time that you have to wait between 2 rockets, and so you have to use that time to move, and then shoot a rocket as soon as possible, if you want to, if it's good for what you're trying to do. But if what you're trying to do is shoot rockets, then you have to do it as soon as you do as possible, so you can basically optimize the amount of rockets that you do launch. So what I'm gonna do is just I think that should be alright. Let's see the line of sight here. Yeah, I don't think I don't think there is a big risk of me dying here. I don't think he can be in here, but maybe he's hiding here. I don't know. No, actually, he isn't. Yeah, he isn't. So, to be honest, I think my rocket launcher is safe, but just in case, I have him walk just behind the wall to get out of sight and not die. In case, if maybe there's a small possibility that, for instance, this guy could be here, and this guy could just walk straight into. Yeah, maybe it wouldn't even happen. I don't know. Well, in any case, it doesn't cost me a lot to just walk in here to hide in case it's needed. I don't think it is, but whatever. So where am I going to shoot this? That's the next question. I have two. There are two things I can do basically. I can either send a rocket here to make sure, like, to basically make sure that he isn't hiding here, like just crouching just behind that tiny wall. That's still possible. So that would eliminate that possibility. Or I could just send a rocket in here. But I think I'll explore here later. I'll just finish with this. I haven't seen small troubles unit go this way, and I think I would have if he did. Or maybe he could have walked this way. Yeah, it is. I think it is possible that he would have sent his last gunner this way. But if he did, it's not a big deal. I have the whole area covered. Is this guy at risk? Yeah. Yeah, let's just have him walk just there. And I think that will do. Whatever. This should be fine. Or you know what? Actually, I can just. Yeah. Yeah. So I was saying, if he's hiding his gunner in there, there really isn't. The game is over. To be honest, there really isn't a way for him to survive there. So I'll just destroy this, and then I still have three turns as well. So if he isn't here, then I'll just go explore there. Alright, so what I want to do is have the rocket go inside, if I can. I can have the edge of the wall, so that's not bad. I don't think I'll be able to get anything better than that. Huh. Still improve it. Maybe I can, I don't know. Maybe I can get it inside. Yeah. No, I don't think so. Yeah, no. Okay, I can't. So it doesn't matter. The edge will have to do. Alright. And then I'll just have the rocket launcher walk up to here. Again, this is risky, and I know it, but it doesn't. It just at this point, I just want to get information. I don't care if the rocket launcher dies. It doesn't really matter. I'll have him check here. It's always better to have to check just a tiny bit before where you want, like, the unit will spend like a tiny, very short amount of time checking after you give the command. So the best way to do it is to check, and then no, I don't want this. Check, and then have the pointer be very close. And the reason for this is because as you can see, the unit will rotate around the target. So, he doesn't even do it. What happened? Okay, so this, I think this is a bug. Sometimes your check, the check command just don't work. I don't know why. So this is annoying. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is, okay, this works. By having the target be very close to the unit's path, you can cover more ground actually, and it can be useful in a lot of situations. Yeah, I think it doesn't work because I'm putting the target on the wall. There's a collision there for some reason. I mean, yeah, that's why. I'll just put it there. Should be good enough. Yeah. And another check here. And again, I'm putting it very close so that very close, but not on the wall. Yeah, and as you can see, like the range, the area he covers is huge. He just checks everywhere, basically. So that can be that can be very useful. All right, and I'll just have him just stay there, just stay hidden. Doesn't matter. Whatever. And check this way. Okay, and with those guys will just stay still, and this guy is going to, where does he go? Where is he going to go? I don't know, to be honest. I'll have him walk there. Yeah, that should be good. So again, I'm hiding behind the wall just to stay behind cover for as long as possible. It's pretty obvious, I suppose, but I'm here to comment, and I'll just send him here. This is also like this is extremely risky, extremely reckless, but I just don't care at this point. Well, you know what, maybe I could have him walk this way. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do just that. Okay, and I'll hide here. So here's what I'll do. I'll just, what happens if this guy is here? Where can he be hiding? He can't be hiding in a lot of places actually. Here, I guess. Here. Yeah. Alright, so doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. I don't care. I'll just have it. Just walk straight through it. Yeah. Yeah, that should be good. Okay, so walk to this point and then aim just in case, and then I'll prime. Console aim. It doesn't. It's useless to have the units keep aiming once you're there, because you know the enemy is inside. So if I had him keep aiming the whole way, it's just a waste of time. And this is good. Okay. Yeah, this should be good. Okay, let's prime this. And I reached this point before the end of the turn. That's perfect. Alright, let's do it.
System primed.
And I'm waiting for a small trouble. So if this works, I'll just upload that video, and if there are more turns, maybe I'll record something else. But I think you have a pretty good overview of the whole game. At this point, it's just a game of cat and mouse, basically, hide and seek. So I don't think I will be able to provide a lot of insightful commentary to it. But you have enough commentary for the previous turns. I think if you have questions about them, feel free to ask. And if you like the video, let me know, and I'll maybe do another one for a future game if I have enough time, which isn't. I'm not sure about this at all. It's very probable that I won't have enough time, but if I do, and if you like the video, I will. It's a promise. Thanks for watching, and have a good day, good night, whatever. See ya. Good luck in your next games.